on, guys? It's Sean from Triangle of Truth here from our newly dubbed Couch of Truth. Decided to make a little bit of a change here just to get a little scenery. This week I'm here to talk about a new company that we've all recently learned about. They're called MadCave Studios. We just happened to be at our local comic book shop this week and spotted a few of their titles. They had an entire end cap dedicated to them, which was really cool. So the one I'm here to talk about with you guys today is called Honor and Curse. And part of the reason why I was really drawn to this one is, of course, on the cover is a samurai. And for anyone who knows me personally, I am huge into ancient Japanese culture. I'm very fascinated by it. Really just fascinated by the country in general, even still today. But that is kind of what drew me to grabbing this particular one off the rack. And it actually turned out to be really, really a cool read. I grabbed issue 1, and the main character's name is Genshi, who is a person who, as a child, watched his family be killed by some, like, robbers. Basically, they killed his family, and he was adopted by this clan, I guess is the best way to put it. And they basically are training him to become like a warrior, a samurai warrior, or a shinobi. But Genshi has some kind of dark secret within him. They don't really reveal what it is. You just know that it's there because he keeps having reoccurring nightmares with monsters or even vampires, just something trying to kill him or just a darkness trying to get out of him. And you see that at the very, very beginning of the book. He wakes up, of course, you know, what the way the drawing is, he's breathing heavily, sweating, this and that, but that's kind of the theme throughout the entire book. He's having these reoccurring visions within him. You get to meet some of the main characters, his teacher, the head of the entire village, Mr. Haruki, and his daughter, whom Genshi is having a secret romantic relationship with. You know, just one of those typical things. She's forbidden fruit, but she and him love each other. So I'm curious to see how that plays out in future books. But kind of where it all comes to a head, and you really see this darkness within him, is he's in a final test, so to speak, against his own teacher in a fight. And after he gets hit, you see just, I guess for lack of a better term, this bloodlust, just this evil look come into his eye, and he goes after and attacks his teacher, and he hits him. Well, the only people that really know anything happened was, well, almost nobody. The students tried to stop him, and his teacher actually thought that he was doing a good job, and thus names him the shinobi of the village. So he got what he was being trained for. And they kind of end the book on that note, where you're wondering what's going to happen now that he's doing that. Because in all of this, they're preparing everyone for a possible war with another faction. That's basically what's going to happen. So I'm very curious to see where the story and everything leads, where this, this darkness that's within him, what happens with that, and how that really plays into what the meaning of the title is. As far as artwork, it is really, really, really good. I love the colors used. I felt that it was very fitting. They're trying to make it fit within 14th century Japan. And I thought they really captured that with how they did the drawings of the scenery and the backgrounds, the clothing on the characters, just and the shading of the colors. It was really, really good. As you can imagine, language-wise, they kind of kept it a little more modern so that it appeals to everybody of, all ages or just a wide variety of people in general. And I think that was a smart choice so that you can bring in a wider audience. I'm very enthusiastic to try more titles from Mad Cave in the future. We have about 3 or 4 more here in the house that you'll see, I'm sure, either myself or Jennifer or Jay doing reviews on here in the upcoming future. Um, and that's all I got for this week, guys. So leave a comment down below if you've read this, and let me know what you think. Maybe if you've gone on to future issues, you can let me know if you think the story plays out well, or if there were things that you feel are lacking. Also, just leave a comment and let us know some suggestions of things you'd like to see us read. New comic book companies we're always looking to expand on and everything. And that is all I've got for this week, guys. You have a great one. Later.